always fussing just 'cause we ain't balling.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, ready to get underway. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First punch out of the game for Ohtani, and we all know Shohei brings a lot of talent to the field on both sides of the ball, but that splitter is perhaps his biggest weapon on the mound. It's nasty when it's right. He gets a lot of swings and misses with that pitch.
Now a chance for Dylan Cruz. Check swing, called strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
And that's down and away.
2 strikes. Three and 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Line to left. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Ohtani picks to first. Wood gets back easily. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Right-hander kicks, deals. They take the force out, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So here's the lefty, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now a 1-1. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Shohei Ohtani swings through it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ball one there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Max Muncy at the dish. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for Washington, Josh Bell. And that's through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ground ball right side. Makes the sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. They'll score here in the second. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman has this one sized up. And that is that. Back here in LA, here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one the other way. Low takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Fought off foul.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The
1
count.
out, base is empty. Swing at a ground ball. And a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. The other way, low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jose Tena. Ohtani back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes hauls it in for the out. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Young, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. One down, base is empty, and another ball.
2-0.
Next offering way upstairs. Top of the 3rd, no score. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 1-2 to count. This to 3rd. And he'll be safe at 1st. So a man at 1st. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Swinging a foul straight back. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
On the ground, Rojas. Over to first. That ends the frame. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And the 0-2. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Reached on an infield single his first time. High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. Now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And now 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Soft contact in the air, puts it away for the out. Here's Mookie now. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third Runners now at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. And he boots it. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, James Wood. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to center. Edman in position. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman snags it, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Oh, 0-2 now. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first, and they get the out on Smith. Digging in, Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
And that is out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and it gets down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That misses,
0-1, no strike.
and it's 1-0. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Young tracks it down for the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-0. You're watching me. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch misses.
Well, these Nats, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And a good eye there. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Keibert Ruiz right through there for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jose Tena digging in for the National. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Edman pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas. They get the force. Out number 3. So 1 left. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Low steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Mookie Betts now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Brixey getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now Shohei Ohtani. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas puts it away for the out. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Brixey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Muncy hits one in the air. Cruz sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hernandez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one the other way. Garcia throws to first, and Hernandez is out. Will Smith to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Way inside. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So back here in LA. Top of inning number 7, and now Nathaniel Lowe. Ohtani back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him. Strikeout number 8. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. On the inside corner for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman, and 2 away to start the 7th. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a foul straight back. That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Nationals down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That settles underneath it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go.